Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day, night, wherever you may be. Today, we're going to talk about Mariah May's new name and why it makes total sense. Don't try to say, "Oh my gosh, name change always." Blah blah blah. Why did Jordan Grace get to keep her name? Why? Blah blah. I'm gonna tell you. And why LA Knight should have won Money in the Bank still, in my opinion, and why Seth's group might get a fourth person. Might make sense. I've seen it roam around the net. Let's get into it. Mariah May's new name, Blake Monroe. Makes total sense. Blake is her niece. She's always Marilyn Monroe. She always liked her growing up with the look and everything, so she took that last name. Blake Monroe makes sense. My first impression of how they made the segment look was like Sabrina Carpenter's soap ad or soap bar ad or whatever it was. I don't know what that is. I don't keep up with a lot of stuff like that. But her thing of doing that looks similar. Both of them look very similar. I think that was on purpose. But we'll see what her character is overall. I honestly, the way they're making her look, I'm like, she should be probably NXT Women's Champion off the bat. That's how I feel, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know though. But I think she is due for a big push, and I don't even know how long she's going to stay in NXT, if I'm being honest with you. All right, I had to pause it for a second. Didn't realize when I was talking, I was like, oh man, I need a drink of water. So that's that. But I think for sure Blake Monroe will be NXT Women's Champion. When is that? I know it's not going to be at the next big show they have, because I think they have like a big is it like a fatal 4-way, a 6-way, something, to see who's going to be the challenger for JC Jane. But JC Jane will not be holding that women's championship for long. You might as well just hand it over to Blake Monroe. All right, let's go to Money in the Bank. Haven't rewatched the show all the way, but my feeling still stays the same. I think LA Knight should have won. I think this would have perplexed LA Knight way better. Could you imagine Gunther beats Jay like he did? And all that, and boom, LA Knight comes out of nowhere and cashes in on Gunther. And we have the biggest shakeup ever. LA Knight going to be on Raw. Switch him over with somebody else. Bam. But that didn't happen because he didn't win Money in the Bank. That is the scenario I saw for LA Knight if he won. And I think it would have made a lot of sense. It would have had the people really talking. But all we had was Gunther defeat Jey Uso, which I know a lot of people are complaining, oh, he only had a 51-day reign. I did not expect him to have a very long reign, but I did think it was going to last till SummerSlam at least. But it didn't. So, with this now, with Gunther being champion, you can do a lot of things. This is where I'm going to bring in the fourth member of Seth Rollins' group. say Sami Zayn wins the King of the Ring. And say Gunther ends up beating Sami in which if that is the rematch from WrestleMania 40, but this time for the World Heavyweight Championship. Say Gunther retains in a very close one, but I mean it is a brutal contest. Seth comes out to cash in, and I saw this going around. Oh my God! I wish I would have known who. I wish I would have seen the. I think I follow him too. Chan the Man, something like that. Oh my goodness, I cannot remember his username all the way. But he threw out this idea. What if Ludwig comes out, tries to help Gunther, and then basically just for him to turn on Gunther and be the fourth member of the group, and Kaiser turns on him because Gunther left him high and dry. Gunther just did this thing on Raw Recap of where he said he didn't need no friends or nobody. And what if that comes back to haunt him and everything? Now, being the ring general, that entire thing makes sense. He doesn't want to have anyone. But he did have Kaiser at one point. And then they just rolled away from that. So, and we haven't seen Kaiser in a while, and people's like, what the hell's going on with Kaiser? What if that's the thing? They keep him off television just for him to come back and try to help Gunther, but really doesn't help him. And Seth becomes new champion. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Another thing I will say that just hit me. So there has been rumblings of they want to bring the Usos back as a tag team. I don't know how they get there with story-wise and television-wise. But that should probably be the direction for both of them. Jimmy has done all right for himself. Jay has done phenomenal. But it's now time to come back together. All the way. Could you imagine them two versus Penta and Rey Fenix, say at WrestleMania for the tag team titles? That would be great. I mean, you could have a lot of possible matchups. They are better as a tag team. We get that. All tag teams are like that. You have one person that kind of gets over with the crowd or is just a better wrestler. I'm not saying he's a better wrestler, neither of them, but Jimmy, or Jay, I should say, was over with the crowd. Jimmy is over with the crowd as well, to be honest with you. But not as much as Jay, for sure. So bringing them back as a tag team, I'm all for that. I think it would be great for the tag team division as a whole. If they can just equal out the tag team divisions eventually, then that would be good. Rumors are the WWE draft is supposed to be after SummerSlam. Sometime in September. So that would be a perfect reset, and then that would be the premiere season of the shows. You know how they like to do premiere seasons. So, but that's really all I got in this about 10-minute format video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for newly subscribing, just liking these shorts. I did not know that shorts were going to be a big thing like that. Like, I uploaded one a week ago with Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest from Backlash. It got close to, I think it's like at 1.8 thousand views. This one with Jade, Nia, and Naomi is over like 1.2 thousand views, and I uploaded it last night at work. So thank you so much, and I think it's at 15 or 16 likes. Thank you so much for supporting that. Please hit the like button on here. Subscribe if you came through this video. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time here on the channel. Peace out, y'all. Y'all have a great day, night, wherever you may be, and be safe. See y'all.